this type of fight deserves this attention. This type of fight deserves all the coverage, and you know, you have to do it. You have to be, you know, accessible. I mean, that's what this fight is about. You know, being it's a huge fight that you have to be, you know, accessible to the media and press.
What'd you make of the comments that he said up there about like keep the same energy? Just comment on all that.
You know, he said, you know, he's seen all the videos. He watches a lot of YouTube, and he watches a lot of the interviews, and I mean, he probably doesn't like the attitude, but I'm very confident. You know, I know what I can do. I know what I'm gonna do on Saturday night. If he disagrees, well, that's his own opinion. But on Saturday night, I will show everybody why I picked this fight and why, you know, I'm a better fighter.
You mentioned you're a better fighter because you feel you do everything better than me, but a key thing with you always in fights is your intelligence and your calmness under fire. You're able to really see things there when things are coming at you. You can pinpoint things to hit. But explain a little bit of your intelligence, because some new fans probably watching this are going to be like, oh, what is Mikey referring to when he says intelligence?
Look, I've told everybody, I think I'm better than him in every other way when it comes to boxing skills and attributes. I feel I have better footwork, I have better defense, better reflexes, I can have better timing. You know, he's a very well-rounded fighter. He's a very, very complete fighter and does everything very well. But I believe I'm better.
We're going to open up for other
not by a whole
questions,
lot, but just enough to be better than him. And that's what I'm betting on. You know, that I will show everybody on Saturday night why, you know, I'm a better fighter.
Mikey, isn't it the strategy of a fighter or a sports entertainer to try to get under one of your competitor's skin to throw him off of his game?
It might be, you know, some might use that as a strategy, you know, trying to get under someone's skin and, you know, get them out of their rhythm. But I mean, I'm not, you know, falling for that, and I'm also not trying to do that. You know, inside of the ring is where we do our talking. You know, that's where we show, you know, who the better man is. I did all my work in the training. You know, I'm sure he did plenty of work in the training. You know, so he's prepared. I'm prepared. But that's just the way boxing is. You know, you show everybody inside of the ring.
I hear it in your aura. I see it in your body. I hear it in your voice. Because you are very ready for this fight. How are you really feeling deep down inside about your readiness for this fight?
I'm happy. You know, I'm actually pretty emotional walking in here, seeing the stadium. You know, and just to know that I made it to this level. Like I said, I never dreamt about it, but now that we're here, it's unbelievable, man. So it brings a lot of joy in me and gets a lot of emotions in me. But you know, I know what this is about, and this type of fight deserves all this attention, all this coverage. It deserves to be in this stadium. You know, you don't get two pound-for-pound fighters, you know, undefeated champions fighting each other very often in boxing. You know, and for both of us to accept the fight and take this fight, you know, when we didn't have to, you know, it means a lot. You know, I'm about to make history, so I'm just very happy to be here.
Win or lose, does this cement your legacy?
I gotta win, bro. I gotta win. You know, this win will cement my legacy. And there's still more. You know, there's still gonna be more. But this fight is the most important fight right now for me. I really, you know, I keep telling people, you know, I've never wanted to win a fight as much as I want to win this one. You know, that's how important this fight is for me.
Other questions, guys.
Mikey,
Other questions. Let's go.
Obviously that happened up there, and he came over here and said partially of it, you know, kind of back and forth was because he was making weight and because he's irritated about that. You've had that before. I mean, is it good to, like, you don't feel that irritation because you're making weight isn't that bad right now?
Look, if that's what he said, you know, I kind of guessed it. You know, I mean, I don't know how far off he is or if he's already close. I mean, that's their own you know, knowledge there, but. I can tell, you know, other fighters, I've seen other fighters that do get irritated when making weight, so that's why I kind of guessed that. This time around, I'm pretty chill, you know, I don't have to worry about the weight cut. But even in other fights when I do have to cut weight, I'm not as irritated like that. I'm always pretty calm. But, you know, it just changes for every fighter. Every fighter's different, the attitude changes. You are only a couple days away from the fight, so it's expected, you know, to change.
You listen to everything. You say you listen to words, you listen to kind of break some voices, things like that. Did you notice anything when he kind of basically said what you've said before, and you said it up there that he feels he's a little bit better than you and everything? I mean, you were the first one to say that. Did you kind of notice those things and notice that now he's saying that in that tone?
You know, he's changed opinions on several occasions. I don't know if it's his choice of words that maybe contradict each other sometimes. Obviously, he feels that he's a better fighter, and that's you know what a champion should feel. But I mean, that's the first thing I said. You know, that I am better in every other way. The only thing that he's got going for him was the size, you know, and the weight. And I've always said that you don't just win fights just by mere size and weight. Every other aspect, when it comes to speed, reflex, defense, timing, footwork, you name it, I'm better. Not by a lot, but just enough to be better than him. And now he kind of mentioned the same thing. He said that that's how he feels about it. He also has mentioned other times where he said, at first he said it was going to be an easy fight for him. Then he changed to saying he could go 12 rounds. Then he went back and forth again today. So like I said, I don't know if it's just, you know, his choice of words that don't really, you know, follow the same path, or I don't know. I mean, it could just be his irritation now. I don't know. I'm comfortable. I know what I got to do. I know what I'm capable of doing, and I'm confident for those reasons. You know, it's not cockiness. It's not me trash talking. I just know what I'm capable of, and I just got to show everybody why I chose this fight. You know, and Saturday night, you guys will find out and realize, you know, that I'm much more than you guys have ever seen.
Mike, you think you'll be able to frustrate Spence in this fight?
You know, I'm ready to do whatever it takes to win. You know, I'm prepared to do whatever it takes. If that means, you know, we go 12 rounds, then we go 12 rounds. But if I can hurt him early on, I'm definitely going to stop him. You know, if I can hurt him, you know, and put an end to the fight soon, well, that makes it, you know, easier night for me, and I can get home a lot faster. You know, I did all the work and training. We had a great camp. We had all the sparring. I'm just ready to put it on Saturday night.
Mikey, how happy?
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. And we also have a free app available on iTunes and Google Play, so make sure you go and download that. Bye Fight fans.